John, who is Poland's best friend?
Let me stroke my beard for a moment.
Welcome to
What's Up Poland?
the daily video show
Where
we talk about
news,
views,
culture,
history,
life.
everything Poland.
So, is it Hungary by chance?
God, you could just see the brain cogs whirring there. Of course it is.
It took them a while, but then of course, that's
think
just the way it goes.
If you look closely on the screen, guys, you can see the steam blowing out of John's ears as the combustion engine.
You don't want me to take my headphones off. Right?
Oh, no,
Otherwise,
that would be very dangerous.
The camera will steam up.
Well, I like to think that me and John, in our own online way, are best friends, in the same way that Poland and Hungary are best friends. We go back, way back when. I know John from just last year. And Poland and Hungary have known each other for 1,000 years.
Long time, yeah.
What, did you know that there's actually a Poland-Hungary Friendship Day, John?
Yes, I did know.
Oh,
Yes,
okay. So, well, it would be better for the purposes of my story if you pretend that you don't. But okay, that's fine. Be honest. That's
absolutely fine. I actually learned some Hungarian when I was at university. So
we won't ask what words you learnt first, John, because they may not be palatable for this family show.
I'm not going to be saying anything naughty. And in fact, before you get on to your lovely story, I just wanted to wow our amazing viewers by saying Lengyel Magyar Barátság, which means Polish-Hungarian brotherhood.
Oh, man. Shouts out to all our Hungarian viewers. If you thought that John's pronunciation, or just did he blow you away? I was blown away, but it sounded like he was reading the contents of a tomato ketchup lid upside down.
Well, no, it was in fact Hungarian. So yes,
we'll have to take your word for that, John. But
Magyar Barátság means Polish-Hungarian brotherhood or friendship. So I think that's an amazing segue into what you were about to tell me, Patrick.
Yeah, thank you for taking us through that segue and back again. Yeah, so 23rd of March is the day of Polish and Hungarian friendship. And I've got a great story, which if you click on the link below this video and of course subscribe to the channel, you can find out more about, which is the real story of how it is that Poland and Hungary, because, yeah, you have some alliances, that age-old story about having no friends, only alliances. But actually, Poland and Hungary have stood by each other countless times over that 1,000-year history. And this is the full story of how these countries have come together. I don't want to spoil too many of the details, John, but I
have to click on the link below this video and find out for yourself.
I must admit, I didn't realize that Hungary had played a very interesting role. For example, just one of the stories in the Polish-Soviet War. Now, not many people know that in 1919, 2021, the whole of Europe was threatened by these hordes of Red Army soldiers crossing Bolsheviks trying to cross over into and take Central Europe, at least, and Germany with it. And Poland stood alone actually against this rabble. This horrible rabble, provided and supplied with various bits and bobs from around Europe. But indeed, the Hungarians actually supplied them with over 30,000 bullets. And also, Budapest offered to send over cavalrymen, but they were blocked by the perfidious movements of other countries. I shan't name them for upset anyone else in the Central and Eastern European region. But nonetheless, it is true. And, for example, Poland supported Hungarian freedom fighters as the Austro-Hungarian War started in 1848. So back and forth, in good times and bad, the Poles and Hungarians have supported each other. In fact, during the Second World War, the Nazi German forces who were crushing Warsaw actually had to move the Hungarian troops away because they wrote in reports saying, we can't rely on these guys. These Hungarians are too close, too friendly to the Poles. It seems to be something the Poles have an immense. John, you'd agree. The Poles have an immense fondness for the Hungarians. If someone's from Hungary, it's an immediate connection.
Yeah, I have some Hungarian friends here in Warsaw. And do you know actually going back to language? Do you know what the Polish phrase is for Polish-Hungarian friendship? The kind of little poem.
What is it? It's Dwie szklanki. What's that phrase? It's escaped me, the phrase.
Polaki, Węgier.
Ah, yeah. Dwa bratanki szabli I do szklanki.
There you go.
You can translate that as Mr. Bilingual.
It's a Pole-Hungarian two brothers for drinking and for fighting, obviously together, not against each other.
So if you want to explore the amazing story of the Poland-Hungary bromance, for 1,000
It's a
years.
kind of bromance, isn't it?
It is a
Yeah.
bromance, yeah. It's a. We don't want to be too gender specific here, so we just say it's
Hitmans,
or a nation man's.
nation mans.
Doesn't
Yeah.
quite have the same ring to it. We might have to
No.
come back on that. If you want to find out the details of how it is that Poles and Hungarians have leaned on each other in good times and bad, then all you have to do is click on the link below this video.
Go for it and subscribe while you're at it.